Welcome back, everybody. It's been a long time coming back by popular demand. Welcome to another episode of Veteran Soapbox. Today's episode is called The Real Get Out Situation. I'm going to tell you, straight to you why I got out of the military. It was a chain of events that just made me make up my mind, made me decide, hey, 20 years ain't fucking it. That's just not the goal anymore. So my first situation was back in Colorado. My first field exercise. It's cold as hell outside. I'm talking about snow, hail. They had golf ball size hail. Like I ain't never seen that. Being from South Carolina, you don't see stuff like that very often. Maybe not even all. I think we had snow when I turned 16. I think that was the first time I seen snow. So it was something new to me. So we're in the field and I'm sleeping in a hole because in the infantry you dig out a hole so you can sleep in it and be good to go. So I'm in the hole in my sleeping bag. I'm freezing my ass off. Like I am cold. Like I can't feel my fingertips. I can't feel my toes. I'm shivering. Like this shit sucks. I was like, who? The recruiter didn't tell me nothing about this. Like he didn't, inform me. Granted, he kind of looked at me funny when I said, yeah, I want to sign up for an infantry. He was like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck so funny? My granddad did infantry. He survived. Shit, I could do it too. But so I'm in the trenches pretty much, laying in this hole, and somebody came over and was like, hey man, like these sleeping bags don't work if you got all your clothes on. So I'm like, what? I'm like, you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. Can't be true. So my dumb ass, I'm like, fuck it. Took all my clothes off. I'm talking my butt ass naked. Like I ain't got nothing on. All my clothes is outside my hole. So I'm sitting there butt ass naked. It's about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and we're doing a field exercise. So they got sim rounds, fake artillery, shit like that. So it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. All I hear is boom. Shit pop right next to me. I am fucking scared shitless. I swear I'm gonna shit myself because that shit was loud. I ain't never heard one before besides the basic training, but it wasn't that goddamn close to me. So everybody hops up out of their fucking sleeping bags. These motherfuckers got clothes on. So I'm like, so I must have not got the memo that we was about to get attacked. Everybody else is, fully clothed. All they gotta do is put their boots on. So soon as the fucking artisan go off, I hop out of my fucking sleep bag like a dumbass, butt ass naked. Now I got everybody in my squad staring at me. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? This guy is freaky. I'm like, hey. It ain't like that. Bro told me I had to get butt ass naked in my sleeping bag to get warm. It worked. I was hot as shit. Like it felt like a sauna in there for about 2 hours. Like I woke up sweating when the goddamn artisan went off. And everybody's still staring at me and they was like, put some fucking clothes on, run the attack, get down the hill. And I'm like, ain't no way I'm getting down the hill before everybody else. I'm butt ass naked. Everybody else got on clothes and boots. Motherfuckers still got on their kit. Like, what? I was like, somebody lied to me. Somebody set me up. So now I'm fucking freezing cold, shivering, trying to put on all my clothes. I look for my clothes. Guess where my clothes are? Under about 8 inches of fucking snow. This shit, my clothes are like a fucking brick right now. Like I can't even like open them up to zip my jacket up because they're so fucking cold. And that was my first instance of I can't do this shit. I gotta get the fuck out. And somehow I ended up in fucking Germany. I don't know how, but I ended up there. And my instance with this one was we had a team leader course with air quotes team leader course. It was really a fucking shit show. That's what that was. We got all 4 seasons in one day. One fucking day. I mean, we went from sunshine to rain to snow to hail, back to sunshine, back to rain, back to snow, back to hail, back to sunshine, back to rain, back to snow, back to hail. All day long. I'm talking about 24 hours. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I was like, hey, I got hemorrhoids. I gotta go back to the rear. They was like, what? I was like, yeah, man. I'm having trouble with my bowel movements, man. Something ain't right. So I go back to the rear. I go to sick call. They're like, yeah, you might have something. We don't know too sure. Just wait it out in your room. So I go to my room. All I hear is, sorry, Mills, open up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's the issue? It's my first iron. He like, hey, why you not out in the field with the other team leaders? I'm like, shit, cause I came back to the rear cause I had hemorrhoids. Like, what's the problem? He's like, nah, you good to go. Go ahead, pack the shit back up, get in the truck. We gonna send your ass back out there. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm not kidding you out. He's like, nah, take your ass back out there, right? So I get out there and it's fucking snowing. Of course it's fucking snowing. So it stopped when I got there. They all did land nav and they was already done. So I'm like, cool. I ain't gotta do this shit. They was like, nah, you still gotta go. I was like, for what? Like, I'm by myself. Like, hell no. It was like, nah, go ahead and get your points and go ahead out there. I was out there for about 20 minutes. I got lost. I've never gotten lost during land nav my whole 10 years in the fucking army until this point. I got fucking lost. I'm talking about it was a goddamn blizzard out there. I couldn't see 2 feet in front of me. I thought I was about to die. I was like, I started saying my prayers. I was like, God, thank you for blessing me these last 25 years. I really appreciate everything you did for me. But this is probably it. Please forgive me for all my sins. There probably won't be any future sins because I think this is it. And I made my peace. And I started walking. And I was like, it's just a matter of time before I fucking freeze to death. And somehow, I'm assuming he answered my prayers because I hear an ATV coming out the fucking road. And I'm like, hey, help me, nigga, please. I am cold as shit. Like, I don't even know how I was able to shout because my throat was frozen. Like, I was so goddamn cold. My hands were cold. My body was cold. Like, I couldn't. I swear I felt like an icicle. And the dude pulls up somehow because he left. And then I guess he like turned around, was like, I heard something, and comes back and picks me up. He's like, damn, boy, you been out here for a minute. And I was like, no shit, Sherlock. I'm fucking freezing. Like, can we go back? He's like, oh, yeah. We thought you got lost. Yes, I got fucking lost. That's why I'm calling you. I was like, I don't have no service. My phone's not working. It's fucking cold. My shit about to die. Like, I thought this was it. And he's just fucking laughing. I was like, this shit's not funny, man. I almost died. And you think this shit funny? I'm about to run your ass over with this ATV. Like, take me back to the fucking tent. So he takes me back to the tent. Everybody's fucking laughing, kiki and caca, and I'm just sitting there with this straight face, like, the fucking bitch slap all y'all, because that shit was not funny. So then, we stayed, I think it was like maybe a year or two, and we did a live fire. Once again, it's fucking raining and it's cold as shit outside. I don't know what's up with Germany. They fucking weather system is ass. Like, I'm talking about top tier ass. So we get out there and it's fucking cold, like I said, and everybody's got on like, some extra gear to keep warm. And one of these foreign soldiers, this man put on everything. This man had 8 layers of clothes on because he was that fucking cold. This man went through the live fire with all that shit on, almost passed out. This man almost passed out from being a heat casualty. They had set this man down and like stripped him of everything. This dude had on like 5 jackets. I was like, ain't no fucking way you use that cold. Like, it's not even that cold outside. So first sergeant comes around, I was like, hey man, everybody take your shit off. I was like, what? I was like, you see how cold it is? Take what off? He's like, everything. He was like, nobody can wear nothing. I was like, you gotta be fucking joking. Like, we about to suffer because of him? Like, that's his team leader fault. His team leader should have checked him. I was like, man, this is some straight up bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is straight up bullshit. So it's our turn to do the live fire, and we're sitting in the prone, like laying on the ground, with its wet ass ground. So, mind my language, but my nutsack was in the ground, like in this puddle of water, just shrinking. That's why I'm surprised I had kids, because I know I killed a bunch of sperm with my nutsack sitting in that cold ass water. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah. And I sat there once again, and I called on, my Lord and Savior. I was like, hey, this might be it. I might be coming to see you, because I don't think I'm gonna make it without my snivel gear on, because I am that cold. Like, I don't think this is it. And I was like, I'm getting out of the army after this. I can't do this. Like, I'm suffering because somebody else didn't do their job. And I ain't down with that. I'm not down with that, not one bit. So I left Germany because, I was not about to do another winter there. I went to El Paso. That wasn't too bad. I didn't go to the field at all. I was there for 3 years. Somehow I managed to not go to the field. Then I get to fucking Korea. Korea broke me. Not because of what I was doing in Korea, because I was the training room NCO/XO. That's not what broke me. It's them new soldiers. Oh my God. These new kids today, boy, they just give zero fucks. Zero. I had two of the worst soldiers I've ever met in my life. Mind you, I had a roommate that was a raging alcoholic who I found passed out in the hallway with throw up all over himself. And that wasn't even the worst person. Well, I don't know, because he did say one time he he got so drunk, some Germans made him break into a car wash. That story just blew my mind. I was just like, ain't no fucking way. I was like, you gotta be fucking lying. That just sounds wild. Like, why would they do that? Like, what the hell could be in a fucking car wash? First of all, I ain't never seen no car wash in Germany, so I don't even know where the hell he seen a car wash at. Anyways, so these two soldiers, it's 12 o'clock at night. I get a call from my commander in my first sergeant. Hey, did you know your soldiers down here partying at the chapel? First of all, I had to get it in my head that he said partying, and then it went down a level, because then I had to think chapel. So I had to put two together, like party, chapel, party, chapel. How do you party at the chapel? What, at 12 o'clock at night? Like, wait a minute. How is this even possible? So it just rattled my brain. I was just like, I give up. Like, they just retarded. And one of them was 30 years old. 30 years old. Like, this man was older than me. I was only 28. I was like, how did you think that was okay? Like, and their excuse was, oh, I seen it on Snapchat. What the fuck does that have to do with why your ass was there? And what made it worse is they was black. So I was even more pissed. I was like, come on, man. We already down at the bottom, and you just making us look worse. Like, I just couldn't wrap that shit around my head. Like, how did you think that was okay? Like, you could have text somebody, like, hey, y'all know there's a party at our chapel? Like, this is our building. Our company owns this building. So that means we are responsible. And they just thought it was okay. And I didn't see how they thought that. And thank God my third soldier had duty, or his ass would have been down there too. So I was happy for a second, like, oh, at least I only got two knuckleheads, but I probably would have had three had this dude not had duty. And I was just like, this ain't it. This ain't it. I can't handle this. My patience is wearing real thin. Now, if I was 21, 22, I would have been a little more, let's say, understanding, because I would have been, around the knucklehead age of doing stupid shit that don't make sense. So I would have understood, but 28, no, I'm not hearing it. Like I don't care what excuse you got. Like even them saying it out loud, they was like, yeah, that don't sound like that makes sense. Like that we are responsible for this building. We should have been kicking motherfuckers out of the chapel instead of inviting people in. Like I walked outside, I'm seeing people I ain't never seen before. And I'm like, what is this? Where these people come from? And sure enough, the MPs show up and they scatter like roaches. Boy, I'm telling you, I ain't never seen so many people run out of a little building. They was scattering like roaches. I'm like, oh man. And that was it. I was like, this is a wrap. I'm going from here to Fort Jackson, which also sucked because I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to grade a fucking PT test for some kids that I just got rid of in Korea. Well, not the same kids, but they're around the same age, 17, 18, probably 19. And I was just like, this can't be the army anymore. Like, I was actually having fun in the beginning. Like I said earlier, mine is the bullshit, but I was having fun. This ain't fun no more. This is really a headache. Like, this is really gonna give me my first gray hair. Yeah, you heard that. I ain't got no gray hairs. But that's pretty much it. After that, I was done. I was like, I can't do this. These kids don't give a fuck, and they're not about to fuck up my mental health dealing with them. But that's it for today's episode. I promise I'll try and upload some more quick as possible. I was back to back last time, but given 2 kids, I'm in school, I started a new job, dealing with life. Shit. That's pretty much it. But I promise I'll be back sooner than later. And that what Drake said. All right, catch y'all later. DJ hit my shit.